Hi guys, Crispy here. Today we're going to go through the Maiden Voyage. We're going to do the quick way, and we're going to do the 100% commendation completed way. Alright, let's get into it. Wake up. Eat a banana. Take a sword. Kill a skeleton.
And the love of other people's money.
Talk to that guy. Take a shovel, read the map. Dig a chest. Carry a chest. Give the chest to that guy. Open the chest. Take the stuff. Shoot a chicken. Play a banjo.
There, now you look like a true pirate.
Climb a ladder. Pull a rope. Grab some wood. Bucket some water. Throw the water. Fix the mast. Raise the anchor. Shoot a megalodon. Hit a wall. Wait. What? Shoot a skeleton ship. Do the Kraken dance. Cheer as you enter the Sea of Thieves. Congratulations, you have completed the tutorial. Now the long way. Welcome to Old Sailor's Isle. Upon waking up, you will be greeted by the Pirate Lord.
You look a little worse for wear, my friend. You must be on quite the journey. I should eat something if I were you. A full belly can do wonders for your spirits. Once you're in good health, we'll speak properly.
Grab a banana by following the prompts and eat it skin and all.
There, you look better already. Maybe even strong enough to reach the Sea of Thieves. Don't look so surprised. These days they call me the Pirate Lord. But back when I discovered this place, I was just a bold explorer like you. I dreamt of finding uncharted waters filled with treasures and rife with danger, where every sunrise brought a new adventure. You've been brave to make it this far. Not many do. Now you've one last crossing to make. You'll want some trusty steel at your side, though. There's a sword in those trees whose owner doesn't seem to need it anymore.
Head over to the skeleton and take the sword. You will be prompted to attack the skeleton. Walk down to the Pirate Lord and speak to him again.
There's far more to being a pirate than a blade in your hand and a love of other people's money. It's about finding your way through ancient caverns by lamplight, digging up long-lost treasures, and raising a frothing great tankard of grog when you live to tell the tale. For all that, you'll need the right equipment. You can start by taking this old shovel. I stowed a few belongings around here back in the day. The map will show you the way.
Follow the prompts and you'll be led to a buried chest. The chest always seems to be on this side of the island, towards the tip. Double check the map to see if you're in the right location. Pull out the shovel and dig up the chest. Now take the chest back to the Pirate Lord. Hand him the chest.
Ah, my old chest. Let's see if she still hides her secrets.
Open up the chest and take the equipment. You will be prompted to switch weapon to the flintlock.
A fine weapon. She'll serve you well out there.
Now open the items menu and choose any item.
There, now you look like a true pirate. There's plenty more to see, so why not stretch your legs and explore? I'll be here when you're ready to leave.
Now it's time to unlock the commendations. First, grab the fishing rod. Go and catch a fish. Wait patiently for a fish to spawn. Once the fish has taken a bite, you want to use the directional keys, mouse, or your thumbstick on controller to pull your fishing rod against the fish. If the fish pulls left, you want to pull right. Unfortunately, this is a trophy fish. They're not only bigger fish, but they put up a lot more of a fight. When the line goes slack, reel it in with your left mouse button or right trigger. You'll have to repeat this process at least 3 times. Once you have reeled in the fish, hold F to add it to your hands, or X on controller. You should get a commendation for catching the fish. Now we're going to cook it, so place it on the cooking pot, and we'll leave it there as we go do another commendation, but do not forget the fish is there, otherwise you will burn it. We're going to want to head up to the top of the ship. Cross the bridge. Take some cannonballs from the cannonball barrel and continue ascending. Once you locate the cannon, load a cannonball into it and shoot it. You only have to do this once, and you should unlock another commendation. Alright, let's head back to our fish that's currently cooking. You'll know the fish is completely cooked when it's brown and the eyes have turned white. You can also get this commendation by cooking a piece of chicken by killing one of the chickens with the weapons provided by the Pirate Lord. Now, we're going to hunt 10 journals that the Pirate Lord has hidden throughout the island. The first one is in this shipwreck near where we dug up the chest. It is underwater, so if you want to read the diaries that the Pirate Lord has left here for you, you might have to read it a few times because you will need to surface for air. The second diary is behind this waterfall in a cave. Alright, let's head to the third diary. We're going to want to head to the top of the ship again, but the opposite side of where the cannon was. You'll find the third journal next to the helm. For the fourth journal, turn around and climb the ladder. And you'll find the fourth journal on the edge of the crow's nest. For the fifth journal, we're going to want to go to the bottom level of the ship on the other side, and you'll see these two barrels. The journal is next to them. The sixth journal, we want to head down here and jump off and land near the bridge. There's a ladder, climb down the ladder, and the journal will be tucked in the vines next to some rocks. Back up the ladder and across the bridge. Now is a good time to eat that fish, as we lost some health when we fell down the cliff. We're going to traverse our way up through this cave to the top of this mountain. You'll find the next journal right here. This is also a good time to take in the beauty of this game. Now we'll head back down, but not all the way. There's a door here. Let's pull the lever and open the door. The next journal can be found next to this cooking pot. Let's make our way down. And the way is blocked. Let's use this anchor, which will trigger the drawbridge. Head across the bridge. And now we'll use the pulley to open the next door. You're going to want to hold backwards on your controller or keypad to open this door. But remember to release the pulley before you try and go forward, otherwise the door will try and shut. Now here's a rowboat which we need for a commendation, but first we're going to go get the second to last journal up this ladder. Back down the ladder and head towards the rowboat. You're going to want to row the boat a couple of feet and you will unlock the commendation for using the rowboat. Now's a good time to play with the controls for the rowboat. And we are going to use the rowboat as transportation back to the island. You can also attach this to the back of your ship, but we're not going to, as we're going to get a new ship when we finish the tutorial. Now for the final journal. And the journal that's on top of the crow's nest explains that the pirate lord went for a drink of spring water and dropped the key. This key will open the hold of the ship, which is below. Let's find our way up to the top of the ship. Across this broken mast and into the spring water. You'll find the key nearby the rocks at the back. Climb the rocks and head down to the bottom of the ship. Use the key to unlock the hold. And you'll find the final journal against this stool. There are also 3 chests full of gold, which I have already taken, and there will be some doubloons on the table. And once you take that, you will get 25,000 gold and 200 doubloons to start your journey. Now let's head back to the Pirate Lord, as we are now ready to leave.
Well now, I say you're as ready as you'll ever be for what's ahead. Allow me to show you the path. The shroud is beginning to part, but you have one more task before your journey continues. You may be ready to sail, but your ship still needs repairs. Go and tend to her wounds.
Now it's time to repair our ship. Head over to the ship and grab the ladder with the F key or the X button on controller. Climb up and go to the sail length rope and hold backwards to pull the mast back up. Next, we're going to want to go below deck to the wood barrel and grab some wood. While we're here, grab the bucket, clean out the water and throw it out the window. Use the wood on the mast at 3 different locations to fully repair the mast. Head up to your capstan and raise the anchor. You'll have to do a full rotation on the sloop, and the anchor is now raised. Go to the sail length rope, drop the sail, and your ship will begin moving. Now we can steer the ship. And enjoy the sights. We're going to want to load our cannons with the cannonballs and the crates provided. You'll notice your ship will start to turn, as in the tutorial it is set to follow a designated path. A Megalodon has spawned. Attempting to shoot it will do nothing. And you can hit the edge of the area that you are sailing through. Line it back on course a bit, and since we've hit something, let's check for damage. No holes, no water, no damage. The Megalodon despawns. Now let's line the boat up again to head towards the opening in the shroud. Skeleton ship has spawned. We now have prompts to attack the skeleton ship. We can use our preloaded cannons, however we're not at the correct angle. Moving the ship slightly. we can now fire upon the skeleton ship. But knowing that I've turned right, I'm going to have to turn left again. And don't worry, the skeleton ship can't hit you. However, the ones you find out in the Sea of Thieves can and will sink you. Now we do the Kraken dance as we saw earlier, and we will summon Karen the Kraken to devour our foes. When you come upon the Kraken in the Sea of Thieves, your boat will stay still, and you'll have to defeat it or escape from it. Now aim your boat towards that island. And you have now completed the Maiden Voyage with every commendation. You will unlock the Pirate Lord's jacket by completing the voyage, and you will unlock the Magpie Wings sails by completing every commendation. Now we can sit back and enjoy this cutscene before we get put back into the menu and we can join the Sea of Thieves. Now let's jump into a game, and we'll go and look at our new cosmetics. You will spawn at an outpost. When you are at the outpost, look for the clothing vendor. The clothing vendor will have a picture of a boot. Over in the clothing chest you can find your Pirate Lord's jacket. However, we are going to put it on in our ship, as we also have a clothing chest inside the ship. Over on the Jackets tab, choose the Pirate Lord's jacket. Select it, and your character will now be wearing it. Let's have a look. Next, we're going to want to put the sails onto our ship. So head over to the shipwright, which is always close to where your boat spawns. And select the Magpie Fortune sails. Now that the sails are on and we have our new jacket, head back onto the ship. Drop the sail, and then we can see our brand new sails. let's head out to open sea so that we can see the sails in the wind. Let's grab our parrot, Chief Navigator, and have a look at the sails. And now we have completed the Maiden Voyage with every commendation. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Crispy, and happy pirating.